Hi, John Bullis here. We're going to talk today about thin and fat misses with iron shots. So if you're struggling with fats or thins, what is happening is your golf club is actually coming into its low point way back here before the ball. The thin one, you miss the ground, so by the time you get to the ball, the club is actually rising. The fat one is exactly the same, except it catches the ground, and then obviously we know what happens from there. The ball's not going to travel very far. So the thin you can sometimes get away with, but the fat one is disaster. So let's look at what causes that. So if I take my regular setup here, I'm hitting an 8 iron. If I take my setup here and I make a backswing, if I leave my weight back here and just swing my arms down, you can see how much earlier the club gets to the ground. It's nowhere near the golf ball, and that's purely because as I've made my backswing, I've actually moved things of the golf swing to the right. So if I get in this position here and I stay there, or even worse, turn too early and move back, now I'm actually standing up, I'm going to get further away from the golf ball. That's going to create the hit on the ground, or it's going to create the top on the ball. So looking at it from down the line, if I was swinging the club here from the backswing, if I stay on my right side, swing my arms down early, what's going to happen? The club's going to bottom out back here, and now I'm going to have a hard time hitting the ball in the middle of the face, okay? So our goal is to get rid of that. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So on the backswing, there's my top. So all I did there was spin, but you can see my weight is way back here on the right side. Didn't really get through into that Golf Digest finish. So what I want you to do, I want you to focus on making the first move something to the left with your lower half like this. That moves the center of my gravity of my body left, and that puts me in a position I can swing down, and now I can hit the ground much later. It'll feel quite weird for you guys that are slicers of the ball, because someone who's a slicer unloads from the top this way. They like to hang back and stand up because this shift's very steep. So if that is you, make sure you try and keep your left arm close to the body as you shift this way, because that's actually shallowing us, and now we can hit the ground without the fear of it getting too steep. So I'm going to show you what that would look like in slow-mo. We go from here and we go left. Now I can swing the ball down at the ball and hit the ground much later. I'm trying to get the bottom of my swing ahead of the golf ball. If I'm this way, I'm back. Let's just do one here, take a look. So now you can see the finish is much more through it. It pulled the right side through, pulled the right foot off the ground. Again, the top, I'm going to be stuck back here. The arms are going away from me. I'm going to hit the top of the ball. Or even worse, if I get it really bad, I hit the fat one like that and I rolled that ball 15 yards. But you can see I'm really far behind that ball. So, put the ball in the same position relative to this divot here. I'm going to try and move that divot up there, and all I'm going to do is shift left and swing through. And you see that divot is here, and it's actually a lot shallower. This downward blow back here got really into the ground. Okay, so what I want you to do is, if this is you hitting the tops, your finish is always going to be back here. This is not great on the back. We want to make sure we're getting through here. It's a lot healthier position for the lower back. So I want you to just feel like the arms stay close to the body. I want you to shift left and then try and hit the ground much later. So next time you're out there on the range, try this a few times, working on getting the low spot of the swing left of the ball as I visually look at it. All right, hope this helps you with your irons next time you're out. Look forward to seeing some more videos here in the future. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and please hit that notification bell in the corner down there, and you'll get the notifications when the latest videos have been updated.